The day my husband's private photos went public, I thought my life was over. Everyone we knew, family, friends, even his coworkers, had seen them. I felt disgusted not just at what they saw, but at what he'd done behind my back. But what no one knew was that I wasn't going to let him walk away unscathed. If he could destroy my peace for his lies, I'd destroy his pride for the truth. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted with your whole heart, hit that like button and subscribe, because this isn't just a story of revenge. It's a story of how betrayal breaks you and how you rebuild yourself stronger than ever. My name's Claire. I'm 29, and until a few months ago, I thought I had a happy marriage. My husband, Daniel, was 30, funny, kind, and always said I was his safe place. We'd been together for 4 years, married for 2. We had dreams, a small house, a garden, a future. We'd been saving every penny for a down payment. £5,500 in total, the biggest amount we'd ever saved together. But that dream? It died the day his secrets came out. It started with a message. My phone buzzed, a text from an unknown number. You should check your husband's group chat at work. I thought it was spam, until seconds later my sister called. Her voice was shaking. Claire, I need to tell you something, but please don't panic. She sent me screenshots. Pictures of Daniel. Pictures no wife should ever have to see. Intimate ones. Explicit ones. And worse, they weren't old. I recognized the bedsheets. Our bedsheets. The same gray ones from the flat we moved into together. I couldn't breathe. My hands went cold. My heart was pounding so hard I thought I'd faint. When Daniel came home that night, I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just showed him the photos. He froze. His face went pale. They're old, Claire. From before we met. But I'd already seen the truth in those pictures. The angle of our wall mirror. The color of the curtains we'd bought together. Don't you dare lie to me, I whispered. And finally he confessed. He'd met a woman on an online dating app. He said it was just curiosity, that he never met her in person. They exchanged photos, private ones. Then she started threatening him. If he didn't pay, she'd send those pictures to everyone we knew. He panicked, and without telling me, he took the money from our savings. Every single pound. £5,500 gone to a scammer. But of course, blackmailers don't stop. Once he couldn't pay anymore, she followed through on her threat. She released everything. My husband, the man I thought I knew, became a public humiliation. For weeks, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Messages, screenshots, whispers. Even my mother-in-law called me crying, saying how ashamed she was. Daniel tried to apologize. He begged for forgiveness, said he never cheated physically. But honestly, that didn't matter. He'd cheated emotionally. He'd betrayed financially. And he'd ruined my dignity. I stopped sleeping. I stopped eating. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw those pictures. Our home turned into the background of his betrayal. One night, while he was asleep, I opened his laptop. And what I found flipped the story completely. There were chat logs, full conversations. She wasn't some random blackmailer. She was real. Her name was Ava. She'd been sending him pictures for months. Flirting. Laughing. She wasn't even catfishing him. She was a real woman. And Daniel had initiated it. He wasn't just a victim. He was a willing participant. The police said they couldn't help. The account was overseas. But I didn't care about the money anymore. I wanted something more valuable. His reputation. For the next few weeks, I played along. I acted like I was trying to forgive him. I told him we needed to rebuild trust. He believed me. He wanted to believe me. I told him I'd handle the PR mess, that I'd defend him online and contact people who'd seen the pictures. What I was actually doing was documenting everything. Every chat. Every payment proof. Every lie. Then I made an anonymous account, using Ava's name. I reached out to her. Told her I was a journalist doing a story about online extortion. She replied, curious, even proud of what she'd done. Said she targeted married men for fun and easy money. She even bragged about Daniel. That was all I needed. I sent those screenshots to her university and workplace. Her account was real. Her LinkedIn was public. Within 2 weeks, her social media disappeared. My friend later told me she'd been suspended pending investigation. That was revenge part 1. But part 2 was for Daniel. He still had no idea that I knew everything. So I waited until his company meeting, the one where they were discussing the fallout of the scandal. Daniel worked in finance, a job where reputation is everything. I walked in mid-meeting, calmly, quietly, holding a folder. Everyone froze. "You all think you know what happened," I said, "but you don't." I opened the folder and laid down printed chat logs, proof that Daniel hadn't been blackmailed first. He'd started it. The silence was deafening. "You lied to me," I told him, voice breaking. "You lied to everyone. You weren't a victim. You were just a coward too ashamed to admit you destroyed your own life." Then I walked out, leaving him staring at the proof of his own destruction. That night, I packed my things. I didn't leave a note, just a text that said, "You didn't just lose money, Daniel. You lost the only person who ever protected you." He tried calling, texting, begging, but I never replied. A few months later, a mutual friend told me Daniel lost his job. Word got around about the full story, not just the photos. His company quietly pushed him out. As for me, I moved in with my sister, started therapy, got a new job. It wasn't easy, but with every passing day, the weight lifted. For the first time in years, I felt free. The woman who thought she was destroying me lost her career. The man who thought he could lie his way out lost everything else. And me, I gained something they'll never have again: peace of mind. Sometimes revenge isn't about hurting someone. It's about letting them burn in the fire they built, while you walk away from the ashes untouched. Betrayal changes you. It breaks something inside, but it also shows you what you're capable of. Some people never recover, others rebuild. And I rebuilt myself from the ruins of his lies. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and let me know in the comments, what would you have done in my place? And if you want more real stories of heartbreak, justice, and redemption, subscribe, because next week's story might just be even darker.